Welcome back mga kasambahay, mga ka-sports. We have to cut our replay of the game between the AFP Cavaliers and PNP Responders dahil naka-ready na po ngayon ang second game today. The MMDA Black Wolves versus the Senate Defenders. But before we continue, of course, Coach Jerry would like also thank our sponsors, starting off with our co-presenters. Costa Guard, Go Galaw, Patrol, I'm It, I'm Fit, Live It, Tibay Atay, Sarap ng Buhay.
UNTV Cup would also like to thank Red Bull, energy drink, resist failure. Mayor Paint, you paint more while you pay less. Glorious Blend, a taste of heaven. Sweet and Fit, sweet in life naturally. Biopatch, Rayuma, i-Biopatch na yan.
Alright, and special thanks to Freshman Masculine Wash, Be Better Than Clean, Freshman Active Body Bar, Freshman Extreme Dio, Waterboy, Pure, Safe, Clean. Healthy Water Company to assure you the best quality of drinking water. Shift to healthy water.
And we would also like to thank our online media partner, Spin.ph.
Alright, at para sa ating mga viewers na active sa social media, gaya na sabi ko kanina, kaka-open ko lang ng aking Facebook, like us on our Facebook page, and tweet us on Twitter and follow our Instagram account. Please use our official hashtag UNTV Cup 2.
Binabati nga po lang natin ang mga players ng UNTV Cup. Happy birthday to Harold Decena of PNP Responders. Nagdiriwang po siya ngayon ng kanyang kaarawan today.
Ayan, speaking of birthday, advance happy birthday naman kay Romeo Novida Jr. ng MMDA Black Wolves. And happy birthday sa iyo na magse-celebrate ng kanyang birthday on May 13. And Police Chief Inspector Reynaldo Agoncillo ng PNP Responders on May 15 na ba?
Ito, big man. Happy birthday din pala kay Rodel Chua ng Judiciary Magis and Congressman Neil Tupas III of LGU Vanguards, both on May 16.
Ayan. Muulan tayo ng mga birthdays ngayon, Coach.
Grabe, oo.
Ayan. Pero bago muna natin simulan ang aksyon, let's take a glimpse of how these two teams are doing so far. Let's watch this.
Sa ating second game, maghaharap ang dalawang koponan na hangad makabawi mula sa pagkatalo at parehong may 2 wins record. Mag-uunahan ang MMDA at Senate para sa victory number 3. Kaya kinakailangan ng bawat koponan na i-outwork ang bawat isa para sa minimithing panalo. MMDA Black Wolves versus Senate Defenders. Sa pagharap ng MMDA kontra Senate, pag-iibayuhin pa ng Jeffrey Sanders-led team ang running offense at outside shooting upang makaisa uli sa kalaban. Asahan din ang inside game ni Cyril Santiago at overall leadership ni Peter John Villanueva upang masungkit ang inaasam na panalo. Kahit na natalo sa last game against Judiciary, maganda ang ipinakitang laro ng Defenders. Kung magpapatuloy ang MVP performance ni Kenneth Duremdes at ang suporta ni Cabador at Barata, maaaring maputol na ang 4-game losing streak ng Defenders. Tapat ang Sanders ng Black Wolves kontra Duremdes ng Defenders. Sino ang mananaig? Tutukan natin ang exciting matchup ng MMDA Black Wolves versus Senate Defenders.
And to start off our second game this afternoon, Coach, the face-off between MMDA Black Wolves against the Senate Defenders. Ayan. Coach, ano muna masasabi mo dito?
Well, balance ito. Nandiyan si Kenneth, nandiyan si Coach si Saldi, nandun si Marata, Cyril, Santiago, full house, complete attendance ngayon.
Alright.
Good fight.
Thank you, Coach. We'll now go back to Sev and Coach Ron.
Ang bira si Cordillera, chinek yung attendance, nasabi good fight.
Nagigurado lang si Jing. Alam mo bakit?
Kasi kanina, nag-check natin doon si Cordillera, kulang, walang nabuo.
At higit sa lahat, kung wala tayo, baka ma-default.
Wala. Ang nangyari nito,
si Jing, natatawa si Jing.
Alam mo ito, eventually, magiging big knockout game ito. We'll explain in a short while. Importante itong laro to actually for both clubs.
Napaka-importante dahil yung kanilang kinalalagyan ngayon ay nasa pang-6 at pang-7 pwesto.
Correct.
6 lamang ang papasok sa ating quarterfinal o yung tinatawag na playoffs.
Yep.
Kung manalo itong koponan ng MMDA nila Jeff Sanders, aakit sila sa 3 panalo. And that will push them into a tie with LGU sa ating 5th and 6th spots. Pag natalo naman itong MMDA, aakyat ang Senado at sila naman ang bababa sa dapat kalagyan sana ng Senado kung sakaling mananaig ang MMDA.
Sa akin, ang basic principle ko dyan, pagka yung may mga team standing yan, huwag ka lang magpapatalo.
Ganun kasimple. Matagal nang hindi naglaro itong MMDA, sir, ha?
At saka medyo, kita mo sa warm-up, sabi mo, nung pagbasa
Ganadong-ganado.
Ganading. Bakit kaya? Kasi pag matagal kang laro, iba talaga eh.
And this is the game I think that they're looking at to finally cement a place in the quarterfinals.
Okay, we will get to see the MMDA. Siguro, sawan-sawa na sila sa practice sa isa't isa.
Totoo yan. Pero para kay Senator Sani Angara, wala silang sawa sa kanilang misyon na makuha yung kanilang pangatlong panalo upang baka sakaling makatawid sa ating quarterfinals.
Samantala, mukhang may Senate session. Huwag kang gagalaw. Dito ka lang. Lalapit si Senator Angara. Dito ka sa para puro UP. Ayan.
Dito ka na lagay
sa tabi mo. Ayan.
Senator.
Ayan. Palagay ko to may gustong batiin. Kaya lumalapit eh. Dito tayo direct kay Senator. Senator, go ahead.
Hi, good afternoon. Sa lahat ng nanonood ng UNTV, binabati po natin ang lahat ng nanay sa buong bansa na nanonood. Salamat po sa suporta nyo. At kung wala kayo, wala rin po kami, palagay ko.
Okay. Any particular mother in particular ang gusto mong batiin?
Siyempre, yung nanay natin at saka yung misis natin. Kasi kung hindi natin binati yun, baka
pangalan, Senator.
Nakakandado na yung bayan natin.
Pangalan, Senator.
Si Tutsi and si Ma'am Gloria, my mom.
Okay. At saka mabuti na lang na pinayagan ka lumbas ng bahay.
Galing lang ako sa pagkain. Medyo busog pa nga tayo.
Partida yan, Senator.
Pero mukhang kompleto kayo today. Baka sakali.
Well, we have Zaldi for the first time in a few games. No, I think it's his first game after 3 games.
That's correct, Senator.
Sitting out. So, I think big lift yon sa grupo.
At saka, Senator, kompleto rin ang lineup ni Zaldi. Yung 5 anak niya nandito, nakita ko.
Pag kinulang kayo, kuha lang kayo sa kanila. Sa mga real. Salamat, Senator.
Salamat sa inyo. Thank you very much.
Senator.
Okay, glad to know that the Senate is fundamentally complete. And let's send it now to Noel, our Coliseum announcer, to get to know the starting lineups and the entire lineups of both clubs.
Good afternoon and welcome here at the Ynares Sports Arena for today's ball game between the Metro Manila Development Authority and the Senate of the Philippines in Season 2 second round eliminations of the UNTV Cup. Here are the protagonists. Let's welcome in first your MMDA Black Wolves. Number 3, PJ Villanueva. Number 4, Gilbert Sosa. Number 5, Max Gitap. Number 6, Herbel Idria. Number 7, Cyril Santiago. Number 10, Daniel Gaitan. Number 14, Harold Monson. Number 15, Joseph Barrios. Number 21, Romeo Novida. Number 24, Joter Malyari. Number 31, Alden Odado. And number 71, Jeff Sanders. Their head coach is Yoyong Martinez. Now give it up for your Senate Defenders. Number 2, Senator Sonny Angara. Number 4, Silvestre Cabador. Number 8, Benjamin Navea. Number 9, Domingo Basaysay. Number 10, Warren Tan. Number 15, Lino Ong. Number 17, Ryan Endaya. Number 18, Rodelio Dasquil. Number 19, Captain Marbel, Kenneth Durambis. Number 29, Edward Ganal. Number 30, Tata Marata. Number 35, Saldi Realubit. And number 42, Daniel Jamson. Their head coach is playing coach Lino Ong. Both teams please meet at center court for the traditional sportsmanship handshake. Ladies and gentlemen, as part of Mother's Day, the Senate Defenders will give away flowers for the mothers who are present here today. Happy Mother's Day! this point, Senator Angara will give a basketball to Gerald de la Cruz. He is a 13-year-old deaf and mute who idolizes our Honorable Senator Sonny Angara. Thank you very much, Senator Sonny Angara. Here are the starters. Let's first meet the starting five of your MMDA Black Wolves. At guard number 3, PJ Villanueva. The other guard number 31, Alden Odado. At forward number 6, Ermel Edria. The other forward number 71, Jeff Sanders. And at center number 24, Joe Malyari. Here now is the starting lineup of your Senate Defenders. At guard number 2, Sonny Angara. The other guard number 30, Tata Marata. At center number 17, Ryan Endaya. At forward number 10, Wadentan. And the other forward number 19, Kenneth Duremdes. Our officials for this game, Jonard Garcia, Mike Galutera, and Alan Manzano. This is your UNTV Cup. Ito ang bagong game ko.
Kala mo may kere, ano? Chan. Data what?
Meron naman talaga.
Kailangan manalo siya rito.
Oo, totoo yan. Dahil alam mo naman, Sev, we are only 4 days away from being halfway through 2014. Ganon kabilis.
Ang panahon?
Ang kindat ng panahon.
Kindat ng panahon?
Mula Santa Cruz, Laguna.
Layo. Bilis.
I like that. I like
Bilis. Isang linggo, no? Samantala, underway tayo sa ating game na matutuloy. Kanina, medyo nagkaroon tayo ng forfeiture, ano? Hindi nakabuo ng isang kupunan ang House of Representatives. May dalawa tayong courtside reporters today. Umpisahan natin kay Rina. Rina?
Yes, kasama ko ngayon si Saldi, yung Lubit ng Senate Defender. Saldi, kamusta ka na ngayon? Yung left cuff strain muscle mo, kamusta na siya ngayon?
Okay na siya ngayon. Pero pakiramdam ko mahina pa siya. So, nilalaro ko lang kasi kailangan namin manalo. Sana makatulong ako.
In your own opinion, how has the Team Senate improved from their first game?
Malaki na improvement namin. Nagtulungan na kami, nagkakaintindihan na kami sa loob, alam na ng mga ka-teammate namin paano tumulong sa depensa, sa offense. So, natutuwa kami na malaki na ang improvement. Sana tuloy-tuloy ito.
Alright, maraming salamat sa iyo, Zaldi. Seb, back to you.
Okay, at ang Rio Lubit lineup, kumpleto rin gaya na nabanggit ni Ronnie Magsano. Ano ha?
Kompleto. Kasama pang kumare ni Salford na si Tita Jill Sandique. Nanonood sila ngayon. Of course, mahalagang laro ito hindi lamang para sa Senate, kung hindi sa MMDA na sinabi nga natin, looking for the third win to try and solidify their chances of making it to the playoffs.
Tatlong sunod-sunod ng MMDA down the road. Ano? The game
yan.
today against Senate, Malacanang, and the House of Representatives. Yun ang kanilang remaining games.
And probably the magic number is about 4 wins to make it to the playoffs.
So you can sense AFP almost in, Malacanang in. LGU, malaking bagay yung huli nilang panalo against House of Representatives.
Tama yan, nabuhay yung kanilang tsansa.
Wala. Kanina, sabay kami bumili sa labas ng kape ni Linoong eh.
Bakit?
Wala lang, nagkasabay lang. At napag-usapan namin itong game na to. Sabi niya, tanong niya, Sir, may chance pa kami. Ay ko, palagay ko, atakbuhan na mangyayari. Batang-bata ito MMDA. Gustong tumakbo nito eh.
At alam mo, itong MMDA talaga, ang pinakamabilis na koponan among all the other 9 teams that we have seen dito sa ating second conference. You know what, for the Black Wolves, the emergence of Jopper Malyare as a starter has definitely made it easier for Cyril Santiago to be able to put his numbers up. At maghalin-hinan sila ni Jepoy Sanders na magdala ng mga puntos at interior defense para sa Red Shirts.
In the meantime, Marata. It'll tie up the ball game. Our first three-point shot of the game. First 2 minutes of action. Good zone by the Senate so far. Sanders downstairs to Malyare.
On cue, Malyare scores a basket from inside. Malyare meron ng 3 puntos sa 5 kabuang puntos ng Black Wolves.
And Marata in the spot where he hit one earlier. His lazy pass intended for Angara, picked up by the long arms of Sanders. Fast break opportunity, undelivered upon. Here's Senator Angara. Ball stolen from behind. Breakaway, a foul and a basket.
I think Nodado wants to be like Usain Bolt this afternoon.
Anong ginawa ni Usain Bolt?
100-meter dash. World record holder.
Ilan na naman ang time na ginawa?
Under 10 yun, sir.
Siyempre.
Oo.
Pero
di ako sigurado eh.
Ilan na naman natapyas niya doon.
Kasi parang kidlat itong si Nodado. May kulog at kidlat.
Exactly. We also have Jerry patrolling the sidelines today. Jerry?
Yes, Sev, kasama ko po ngayon dito si Coach John Cardell. Coach, how important is this game for your team?
First of all, we have last 3 games. So this one, yung ito Senate, then Malacanang, kailangan yung matalo namin before going to the 3rd game. Kasi if we lose 1 game, siguro baka mag-tie kami. Mas ahead sa amin ng LGU kasi natalo kami sa LGU.
How did you prepare naman po for this?
Well, we have a long vacation, so we practice every day pa rin. Then we have team building. We talk about the game, the last 3 games na kailangan manalo kami. Kasi if not, baka hindi kami pumasok sa susunod na yugto.
Ano po yung pinaka-pili ninyo sa players ninyo for this? Ano po yung pinaka-strategy ninyo for this game?
Right now, the first time nakalaban namin sila nung preseason, we beat them by maybe like 25 points because of the trapping defense. Siguro we will continue that. If we're doing good, we will continue trapping. If not, we have preparation for the defense also with Kenneth and Marata.
Thank you so much, Coach. Back to you, Sel.
Okay, and we have Jonathan Cardell, also a fine basketball player from one of the early coverages kaya sa PBL. Sa De La Salle Green Archers din.
Former national player.
Sa PBA, sa NBA, kung saan man pumunta yan, nasundan ko yan. In the meantime, traveling. Uy, sayang yun.
Isang 3-point basket na mayroon itong defenders. Or rather, itong senador.
Yeah, Marata and Capus got entangled last time around as you check out the Osteogard Gogolov 3-point shot. In the meantime, Nodado and the rest of the MMDA fleet-footed Black Wolves have an 8-second shot clock. Nodado thought about it. Sino ang titira? Yan ang magandang tanong. Open shot, air ball. Shot clock winding down. And finally, elapsing.
Early here in the first, ang black shirts nila Kenneth Durendes ay meron ng 4 na turnovers. And that has allowed MMDA to run the length of the floor and score in about 2 or 3 layups. Para naman sa Senado, deliberate pa rin ang kanilang atake sa offense. Trying to move the basketball from side to side. Hoping that the shooters from the outside will be able to find their stride.
Yung referee, harang-harang sa...
5 turnovers now.
Breakaway.
The Black Wolves are playing true to their moniker.
Yeah, patrolling the beat, taking the ball away.
On the prowl.
And the bust out, nice layup.
7 turnovers for the defenders, and they will be behind by 8.
Hermel Endria taking care of business there. And we will take a short break with an 8-point lead by the MMDA. Pag ganyan ang tugtog,
ano?
Mapaparap ako.
Oh, sige nga.
Wag.
Sige nga.
Wag kang ganyan. Ginagawa ko
Ako ang boombox. Ako ang
boombox.
Oo.
Wag. Wag. Gagawin ko dyan. Kodinyera.
Ba.
Okay. Yung press so far, hindi pa masyado na-break. Parang ayaw tumawid ng bola, Ronnie.
Kaya kinuwento kanina, John Cardell, na nung kanilang practice game prior to the start of the second conference, nanalo sila ng 20 points dito sa Senado dahil yun ang ginamit nila. And now they have tried to press early to be able to dictate the pace and really accelerate yung kanilang transition baskets.
Siguro sa tagal nilang hindi naglaro, dami na play na na-invento ng coaches, ano?
Pumayat nga si Sosa ng gusto. Tingnan mo. Sa dami ng ensayo talaga, oh.
Sino ang pumayat?
Si Sosa, number 4. Diba?
Nice open shot.
And that is straight to Paler, Quezon, sir. All the way to the Angara farm there in Quezon. At itong koponan ng Senado, meron dalawang 3-point baskets.
What I like about Sunny Angara is that he's always present.
Totoo yan. Long 2 lang yata yun, Sev. Oo, long 2.
Oo nga. Pero open shot.
Open shot, oo.
Kasi na-swing around nila yung bola. Napagtsagaan ng Durendes, of course, will be marked here today. They get it across. Here's Tan playing out of the downstairs area. Here's Marata. Hit a 3 earlier. Runner on its way. No. Rebound controlled by Santiago. Santiago, those long arms and legs. 3:39 remaining. Yes.
You get better in the things that you emphasize. And anytime you have a very long break, you're able to work on the things that you feel that you need to improve on. Very sharp ang MMDA in the first quarter.
Kung minsan, mga nagbe-break na matagal, akala mo kalawang eh, no? That was Monson delivering on the outside shot. Short range, yes.
1 of 2 from the field is Kenneth Durendes. First 2 points of the game for Captain Marbel. They're trying to chase a 6-point deficit.
And with the time down to 3 minutes and 5 seconds here in the opening quarter. Again, earlier today, unfortunately, only 3 players came for the House of Representatives. We had a forfeiture, a win by the judiciary that now officially makes them 6-1. In the meantime, an outside connection by Sanders.
Jepoy Sanders, hands down, is one of the top players here in our UNTV Cup. Can do it all. Can play the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 spots with ease.
Durendes to Marata. It is an air ball. Part of life in basketball. On the side of the Senate, we have Christian Andaya coming in for the first time. Outside shot, 3-point variety. Patrol, I am fit, I am it.
And the storyline so far for the first quarter is the 6 steals coming off the 7 turnovers of Team Senate. At yan ang ginawang bala rito ng MMDA para makaposte ng 11 puntos na kalamangan. Mukhang lahat ng starters ng Black Wolves ay nakapuntos na.
I think so. Santiago knocking in the baseline shot. And it is currently 20-9 at 11-point game. Here's an outside three. And if they can continue to hit that top of the keyhole shot, they're in business here.
That will be the best available shot given that 2-3 zone look by MMDA. Simply because along the wings, nakamarka sila kay Kenneth Durendes at kay Patak Marata. Kaya tumama rin kanina si Senator Sani Angara from top of steam.
Those were the 2 shots available for them. This one is the Liberty by Atay Sarap ng Buhay 3-point shot version. Both teams trying to be as disciplined as they can here in the early goings, which is the first quarter, which is not too many fouls. That's why it's breezing by us. Ria Lubid feels already in the game. Kenneth finds the corner. Nangara, plenty of time to the shot clock. Marata straight and through.
And so far, the snipers are abundant para dito sa Senado. 3 3-point conversions for Team Senate.
Near steal, completed. Marata tries to get it safely to Angara. Nicely pass, sayang.
5-0 run para sa Black Shirts. Kanina 29, ngayon nabawasan sa 2014. Of course, aided greatly by their accuracy from the three-point line.
You know, Senator Sunny had the right thing in mind. Wala lang silang eye contact actually nung ni Dayan.
Alam mo talaga, Seb, foot speed problema yan ng Senado. At maski ito ng pinakamatuli na manlalaro para dito sa kanilang koponan.
I agree.
Nang problema pa rin. Itong si Andayan na habulin yung forward pass ni Senator Sonny Angara.
Villanueva. Monson. Sanders. Nice ball movement. Santiago gets second target.
4 in the quarter. And you can clearly see that Zaldi Realubit is hampered and bothered by that most recent calf strain that he suffered.
He's in the box. Nice curl against Santiago, and he will go for 2 free throws.
That is the money move of Salford Realubit. He will try to go to his right, bait you with that up fake, and then go back to his left.
Every big man must have a pet move, you know.
He's one special big man simply because at 6'7", he has excellent footwork, tremendous foot speed for a big man, and he also has that soft touch from 18 feet and within.
Kala, ang ganda ng build-up mo. Kala ko, that's also that nice singing voice.
Ano yun eh? Bala. Oo, bala pa sa pakete ni Salford. Salford Skibol.
Okay, talagang mga pet name ninyo. Oh, this one will not work from the outside. Bonson already hitting one from the outside earlier.
It's only the 5th miss of MMDA this quarter. They're 10 of 15 from the field.
Alam mo, MMDA, kung gusto nila mag-small ball, pwede. Angara! 3-point shot, cleaning his guns over the course of the week. And Angara having the final say of the period. Good chase nonetheless by the Senate as we take a look at the Osteogard Galaw 3-point shot running.
From a 29 tally, suddenly an 8-2 blast will close out the quarter. Behind by 11, now only down by 5 heading to the second quarter.
Kung sino man nasa wings, malilibre kayo. Passing nyo muna. Fake nyo yung pasa. Kasi nagko-concentrate sila sa main guys.
Tapos pagpasa nyo dito, pare, kasi nangyayari sa atin, pagpasa natin dito, balik agad natin sa gitna. Tapos dito, baba nyo sa baba. Kung may tao dito, bigyan sa baba. Ha? Ganyan para magsak sila, gumalaw.
We're okay. 5 points down now.
Passionate play by Linoong to get some low post action.
Mabigat kasi yung nakataya eh. Mabigat. Alam nila na a loss here will be really disastrous sa kanilang kampanya. But a win here will definitely increase their chances of making it to the playoffs. Mariing paalala ni Coach Linoong yung spots na tinatawag sa kanilang 2-3 zone breaker, trying to bait yung mga top men at yung mga wingmen na saluhin yung mga shooters upang malibre naman yung mga nasa bandang kabila.
And Rhea Lubit, Torrendes with a foul, late as it is. And Kenneth trying to get Dan Centavos' comment in. But it'll stay. Santiago. Bitawan na doon.
Warning number 19, Kenneth Torrendes for reset.
Sa Senate out of order.
So paano yun? Merong
pumupukpok.
may tawag doon.
Gavel.
Malaki yun. Parang si Cyril Santiago. Kalaki. 4 in the game. Make that 5 in the game for Cyril Santiago. Has not missed from the field. And his presence along that center position gives them that solid presence underneath, taking away any interior baskets. But so far, yung outside shots dito ng Senado ang nagpapadikit sa kanila. Down by 11, sabi nga natin, now only behind by 7.
Si Marata had 2 earlier. And there's a clean job by Kenneth Torrendes, who shifted his attention to the other side and using the ring as protection.
Yan ang isa sa pinakamahirap pag nakasona ka, yung weak side rebounding blackout.
Butas ka dun, no?
Oo, kasi sinasalo mo yung mga shooters, binabantayan mo yung high post, dinidepensa mo yung low post. Kaya minsan, pag galing sa labas at hindi mo naramdaman, susceptible ka na mapulutan from the weak side.
Down to a 4-point lead. Torrendes with a 3-point play.
Well, you know what? This is the best shooting performance I've seen of Senate all throughout this conference.
Yes. And the offensive flow is so well executed. Rina, what do you have?
not going to be an easy game for the Senate defender, especially to keep on running. That's why patience is very important in today's ball game. According to Coach Lee, mentioned earlier that they cannot afford to stop at any point at this time. They have to protect the ball so that they can minimize the unwanted turnovers that happened early on in today's ball game. They have to make good use of their height advantage as well. And lastly, only Ronald Golding won't be seeing action today's ball game for the Senate defenders due to a minor fracture on his left pinky finger that needs to be stabilized for a few more weeks. Sev?
Thank you very much, Rina Villamor. In the meantime, some missed opportunities by the Senate.
Thank you, Aling Rina.
Sisingit talaga yun. It's a 4-point affair still with 8:50 remaining. Bang! Nagabanggan, Santiago. This one will not bite and fouls galore underneath.
I like that. Even if he was called for that pushing foul, at least mapakita mo yung presence mo doon sa loob. And we're talking about Endaya. Kasi ang liit ng frontline nila. Nasaktan si Salford, bumalik. Kailangan siya magpahinga. Baka mamaya makatulong dyan sa frontline si Lino.
Nakinig naman sa akin. Diba? Pag nasaktan, labas ka sandali. But Marata, ito malaki din ito. Number 17 si Endaya. Endaya at saka may Andaya. Keep that in mind. That will not work for the Senate. Still a 4-point affair. Santiago, long arms and all, no problem.
Impossible to defend. The transition defenders are really very small. And Santiago is extremely quick for a big guy. Santiago with a total of 7 first quarter points. Or 7 first half points.
And the lead is 6. 2 minutes going by us here. Durandes, shake and bake. Hang time, yes.
Smooth. Captain Marbel turning back the hands of time, showing us that at age 40 he can still execute what the young players find it hard to do.
5-point cluster, last 5 points of the Senate, courtesy of Durandes. That falls short. Here comes Marata. As you noticed in the warm-ups, you were telling him that he had lost weight since we started, actually.
Tagal na rin yan, sir.
Yep. Masaysa, ikaw magaling mag-keep account.
Tayo na ay nasa 30th game ng ating second conference na sinimulan natin last Feb 11. Sa ating opening day game ng Senado at House of Representatives na ginawa sa Araneta Coliseum.
7-point swing. And Jerry, what do you have?
It's a quick update from Coach. At this point, they really have to tighten their defense because there's currently no pressure on the shooters from Team Senate. And their special defense plan on Mardata and Kenneth Duremdes is currently not working. Back to you, Sev.
And maybe that's why, Jerry, they're going to call a timeout at the next dead ball. And Andaya with a contribution. It's a 2-point game, Ronnie Magsanop.
It's 9-4 in the second quarter in favor of Senate. At yan ang dahilan kung bakit tawag muna ng timeout si Coach Yoyong Martinez.
Okay, sasaluin lang. Pag nakuha natin yung bola, takbo natin yung bola. Go, go, go. Mag-execute nyo na maayos. Tataranta na, tataranta kayo eh.
Come on, let's go.
You can tell, nag-practice ng matagal ang MMDA.
Oo, pero tandaan natin na rhythm team itong MMDA. What they're trying to do is play deliberate zone offense. Pero hindi sila yung ganung klaseng team talaga eh.
Well, Ronnie Magsanok, the intelligent perspective, my point of view is based just solely on the abuse that whiteboard has received over the last couple of days.
Kasi dinidiinan eh.
Kita mo yung hindi na umubra yung alcohol na pinapapahid, ano?
Baka hindi whiteboard marker ang nagamit. It was really composure that was emphasized in that timeout, and of course yung spots na kanilang pwedeng puntahan para mabasag. Yung walang kamatayang zone defense dito ng Black Shirts.
Monzon with his second basket, and he now picks up the loose change. He's on the run, leading a 4-on-3. They bobble it. They need to reset here. We're coming out of a 28 or 26 all tie. No, nothing from Santiago. It's on the ground. Uy, hinawakan pang 3 seconds. Set shot, no. And the rebound is still in the possession of the MMDA. That will not work this time around.
That is 3 possessions at least for the Black Wolves.
And,
Kaya pwede talaga nilang gawin, Seb. Kailangan dumin sila sa ball pressure dahil pag pinalakad nila sa defenders yung bola, hindi na papagod una. Pangalawa, nakakahanap ng papasahan at ang daming oras para sa mga ball reversals.
5:37 to go. We're in the second quarter. First quarter ended in 22-17. MMDA hitting the last 4 points.
It was 9-4 earlier para sa defenders in terms of second quarter count. But 2 straight baskets here para sa Red Shirts diffuses this uprising by the defenders. This is one guy who played well the last game, Seb. Itong player number 4 para sa kanila. Tama, di ba? Tinawag natin Kamador. Itong si Kabador.
Ang layo, hindi makatira. Ito naman si Dorandes. Yes! Is it a 2? It's a 2.
Range has never been a problem for Captain Marbel. Ever so accurate from the outside. Captain Marbel, a quiet 9 points to lead the way in scoring for the defenders.
The last bulk of the production has been anchored on Dorandes, really. In the meantime, the corner shot falls short. Santiago boxed away, but they still have possession. So many second chance opportunities for the MMDA, and it is a foul from the Camador.
6 offensive rebounds. Only 2 offensive rebounds para dito sa tubanan ng MMDA, pero mukhang hindi tama ang ating talaan, Seb, dahil dun sa kaninang possession lamang, nabilang natin 3 offensive rebounds na yung napulot ng MMDA. Turnover count, finally, nabawasan na ng Senado yung kanilang mga errors dito. Although they still have more compared to the Black Wolves at 10-5.
Naitatawid na nila yung bola eh.
Kasi tumigil yung zone press ng Red Shirts.
Ba't nila tinigil?
Nakatama kanina ng 2 sunod. But you have to pick your poison, so to speak. Kasi ngayon, ang dami nang nakakashoot pag nailalakad dito ng defenders yung bola. At nakakatira against the free throw. Excellent rejection.
Andaya on the money there. High toss, Camador.
Tama naman ang tira, Seb. Tama ang tira. Kaya lang, nandoon si Jepoy Sanders eh. And he altered that shot. Tama ang tira ni Cabador. Sumobra lang yung pectus eh.
O kaya, nung araw, ang tag namin dyan sa Santa Cruz, baliktad ang pectus. Yung mali ang spin ng bola minsan. Up, family naman.
Earlier it was Andaya who had that nice rejection, and now I think it's Basaysay with that effective closeout. It's all about recognizing who the outside shooters are and close out long on them, and then close out short on those who are considered as drivers. Oh, very strict call.
Ayaw talaga nila. Ronnie, alam mo ang beef against the MMDA, they're always kinetic, they're high energy. Now the question is, in the long run, can they play half court? Can they play on a set?
And that's the reason why Jepoy Sanders and Cyril Santiago were taken in. Kasi sila yung mga stabilizers na tinatawag.
Kasi itong small guards, small ball, walang problema eh. Talagang takbuhan eh. Like Villanueva is one of their main runners and scorers. Nearly a traveling violation. This will not work. Ball is loose. Magkakampi, nagagawa.
Ang laking bagay nung laro ng Senado kontra sa judiciary talaga. Nadumikit sila. Kasi lahat nagkakumpiyansa eh. But their errors definitely resulting into a lot of empty possessions. MMDA with 5 more possessions at least kumpara dito sa defenders. Nice pass, nice pass.
Yung stutter step created the illusion na titira siya eh.
It seemed to be the misdirection na ginamit nitong si Villanueva. And right now, bumitaw na sila Coach Yoyong Martirez sa kanilang 2-3 zone. Nagtatao-tao na sila dito.
After a 26 standoff, all standoff, still it's now back to 32-28.
Ang i-identify natin dito, Seb, kung tao-tao ba to o box and one. Kasi naka-stay home sila kay Tata Marata. As Coach Dinong continues to shuffle his personnel to try and just make sure that they preserve the legs ng kanilang mga manlalaro.
Garcia is in the game. That is Joe Andrew Garcia. Cool dude ang tatay niya.
Bakit?
Joe Andrew, diba?
Wow. Kasi YOLO, Seb. You only live once.
Yeah. Hindi naman laging LOL. Diba?
Backing out loud. Wow. Yun lang pong aming kaalaman. That's it. That's it.
Zalford.
So long, folks.
Zeldy Rallo Britz is coming back in. That's exciting. Garcia had a good line, but he just fell short. Here's the rush by the MMDA. Push against the backboard, no connection. The scramble, the hook is in.
That is ideal for the Black Wolves. Push the ball forward and then exploit those numbered situations in their favor. 6-point advantage once again para dito sa MMDA.
Edria taking care of putting the ball in the hoop. Here comes Durende, shake and bake. He is clipped. And he will most likely visit the free throw line.
Kenneth plays that small forward position, but is probably one of the tallest players right now inside for these two teams combined.
They give the foul to Barrios, who will take a break. It is 34-28 MMDA.
Preferably yung spacing natin. One dribble, shoot ka na. Yan yan. Yo, shoot!
The time left in the second period is 2 minutes and 10 seconds. In case you just joined us here in the live presentation of the UNTV Cup. First quarter ended at 22-17 in favor of the MMDA. We were tied at 26, but suddenly pumiglas na naman ang MMDA.
Biggest lead stood at 20 against 9, an 11-point margin. Tapos, kumana ng gusto sila Kenneth Durendes and the rest of the defenders. Pero yung running game dito ng Black Wolves ay unti-unti na namang gumulong para sa kanila late here in the second quarter.
Rata was hoping for a double dribble violation, uncalled. Sanders with an air ball. There's an undergoal follow-up. That does not work for Barrios. Garcia is ahead.
Zaldis now limping, sir.
Oh, look at the shot by Villanueva.
Very stylish. Nice takeaway and then an even more impressive finish against the Tamarata.
In yung mga games that you play when you're alone on the basketball court, when you sort of practice by yourself, you don't do that in regular practice. Comes to four, natural body recalls. Andrew Garcia.
If not for the turnovers of the defenders, mas madikit sila eh. Kanina dumikit na sila ng gusto dahil yung 2-3 zone defense nila kumakapit talaga eh, forcing the Black Wolves to really shoot at a very low clip here in the second period.
Yung sinasabi mo, Ronnie, tinatapakan yung tres eh, para hindi masyadong makakasa. Up there, Sanders, that's not exactly his cup of tea.
Jeffoy Sanders acting as the point forward para sa Black Wolves.
Triple team. Oh, look at that. Well done.
That's a Houdini move coming from Captain Marpel. Kenneth Durendes in twin digits. Now his team is only behind by 4 points.
Okay, pag open tira mo na, huwag kang maging tatitib. Ang dami mo open dito eh.
Sayang. Huwag mo dribble. Come on.
Nakadikit, nakaantabay ang Senate. Bagamat nakapiglas uli ang MMDA gaya na nabanggit ni Ronnie Magsanok, eh medyo nakadikit lang ang Senate. Better first half. I think one of their best first halves.
That's
actually.
right. Once again, Kenneth Durendes, a picture of efficiency and composure para sa defenders. At naging malaking tulong din yung pagbabalik ni Zaldi Relubit. There's a man in the middle defending the interior for Team Senate.
And they're playing a more controlled, deliberate
Kasi
game.
kompleto sila eh. Oh. Nandyan si Tata, nandyan si Kenneth. At nandito rin si Sanford.
Garcia, and they're now getting some low post action. Basaysay, Garcia aims all day. Just falling an inch short.
That's why you have to step inside the three-point line and shoot from mid-range.
To the trailer inside, nobody there. And could be a foul. Who will they whistle it against?
Basaysay?
No, I don't think so. You're right. My mistake. My bad. 36-32 with 11.8 seconds remaining.
Malyari here in the first half, a total of 5 points. He's the second leading scorer behind the 8 points of Villanueva. And of course, Saido Santiago was also produced 8 points. Jepoy Sanders only 1 of 5 from the field, although Jepoy has 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals.
By the way, still to come later on in the evening or in the afternoon, we will have Malacanang against the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Boy, you don't want to meet the Armed Forces coming out of a loss to PNP the other day. In the meantime, Durendes on a fine trail.
1-2-3 up, 1-2-3 down. Marata to Rielubit. Extra pass to Kenneth Durendes. Down by 11 in the first quarter. We'll be behind by just 1 possession as we move to the final half.
For the MMDA Black Wolves.
Ron, and that wraps up the first half sa sagupang MMDA Black Wolves kontra Senate Defenders with a score of 37-34 in favor of the MMDA Black Wolves. Coach, onti lang tong kalamangan na to. Both teams played well.
Yes, very exciting at nakita natin si Villanueva ngayon. I'm glad he's back kasi medyo lesser minutes siya yung mga first few games, but now bumabalik yung game niya like yung sa season 1 natin. He's a major minutes, major player siya ron. So this time, very close. Expect another exciting ball game na naman.
Ayan ang coach, nakita rin natin kanina yung ginawa of course ng mga first starters po ng both teams natin. Nakita natin almost lahat ng mga players ng MMDA Black Wolves made a score. And sa Senate Defenders naman po, nakita natin pumukol agad si Senator Angara.
Well, tama yan ha. Usual suspects, Kenneth, Durendes, Marata, they're scoring. Sanders, they're doing is yung orchestrating the plays, yung ano nila, yung traps nila, siyang talagang focal point ng atake nila. Whether mapa-depensa man or mapa-opensa, Cyril is providing the muscle. He's tall, big. Nandun siya, is trying to parang establish his presence inside the shaded area. Nandun si Malyari, tapos meron tayong Monson who got 4 points, and at the same time si Magic Man, si Nodado. Siguro he got 4 points din.
Alright, nakita rin natin kanina gumana din ng firepower ni Guanzon. And at the usual yung mga game niya, hindi siya ganun. Pero ngayon nakita natin with Senate Defenders talagang gumana yung scoring power ni Guanzon.
At the same time, meron din nakatulong rin si Idria. Idria, he got 4 points din. So marami silang nagko-contribute sa MMDA na talagang makikita mo sa game phase nila na talagang ayaw nila matalo itong game na to.
Alright, just like what you said, Coach, napaka-exciting po ng game na to. Gaano po kahalaga sa both teams na to ang kung sino man sa kanila ang mananalo?
Well, malaking bagay ito kasi siyempre nga magkakalaglagan ito eh.
Yes.
So they can't afford to lose this game. Masyadong malaking setback pag natalo sila dito sa game na to.
Katulad kanina, Coach, nung laban ng Judiciary Matches between the HRR Solons, wala po kanina or hindi po kompleto
yung spots.
Ito kanina ang HRR Solons, gaano naman po kahalaga yun sa kanila?
Well, as expected, yung nasa top 2, PNP, and yung Judiciary, nasa taas na yon. Yung sa bottom 2, out na yon. So malaking bagay kasi MMDA and pwede pa silang tumaas at the same time ang itong team ng Senate.
Yun, at nakita rin natin kanina naglaro na rin si Zaldi Rilubit. Although medyo nagre-recover pa siya dun sa kanyang nararamdaman. Gaano kalaking factor yun, Coach? Na kasi alam naman natin si Coach Kenneth Durendes mostly nang gumagawa sa Senate Defenders. Kailangan niya ng katulong sa ibaba. Inside the paint.
Ryan, nakita natin kanina na Saldi Ralubit, he's still limping. I had that injury before, yung calf muscle, mahirap mag-recover sa calf muscle injury. Talagang strain yan eh. And lahat ng movement mo, yung push off leg mo, especially pagka-take off, pag yan ang masakit, syempre mahirap. And syempre pag may punit ang muscle, na hamper lahat ng movement, lateral, kahit pa abante, So, well, Zaldi is a warrior, so lalaban yan. Alam nilang at stake ngayong game na to.
Yes, gano'n coach nakita nyo yung improvement ng dalawang teams natin. Talagang yung Senate Defenders, although alam natin na mas edge po ang MMDA Black Wolves when it comes to speed, pero nakita natin hindi naman nagpapahuli dito ang Senate Defenders. Gaano po, as a coach, ano pong may advice yung may bibigay sa kanila going on to the third quarter?
Well, nakita naman natin kanina, kasama ni sinabi ni Sir Seb at saka ni Coach Ronnie na pinulback na rin nila yung zone press na 2-1 ng MMDA. Perhaps siguro good they want to recover or for defensive purposes, pinulback nila para they will siguro want to regain yung energy nila coming to dun sa end game ng second quarter. So, nagtataguan pa sila ng energy. They're trying to hold back yung energy nila kasi alam mo naman ang basketball nagkakatalo yan sa fourth quarter.
Yes.
Execution, and you have to have that composure, poise, and determination pagdating sa end game. So they're trying to conserve their energy up to the last quarter. That's how I see it. So alam naman nila yan, meron one more quarter to preserve, to keep it at bay, to syempre to manage the time, the game, the fouls, playing minutes. Yan ang mga problema ng mga coaches nila ngayon. Paano tatagal ang veterano ko? Sino yung tumagal na veterano dyan? I think they have a better chances of winning this game.
At nakita naman natin kanina, of course, lagi pong present. Gaya nga sinabi ni Sir Sev kanina ni Coach Ron na talagang laging present po si Senator Sani Angara. At nakita rin natin kanina nabigay siya din ng mga flowers.
Oo, dami ng bulaklak yun. Halos siguro 100 ng mga bulaklak para swerte ng mga mami kanina, nabigyan sila ng bulaklak.
Ayan, at nagbigay din siya ng bola sa isa sa mga beneficiary niya. Alright, and Coach, siguro marami tayong pag-uusapan mamaya pagbalik natin sa third quarter para hindi mo na maubos na lahat yan. Coach, kasi kanina, bago tayo dumako sa second game natin, naglaban po ang AFP at PNP. Kanina, nakita nga natin doon na hindi 100% yung total performance ni Olan Umiping.
Yes, malaki bagay yun. Siyempre, pagka si Umiping may iniinda pero sa tagal nilang magkakasama, yung chemistry, alam na nila how to pitch in pag ang isa injured. Pag ang isa medyo may diferensya, may mga reliever sila na nakakatulong eh. I can say na mga around 8 to 10 man rotation, malakas yung PNP. Unlike yung AFP, na makakalaban nila, medyo I can say na siguro mga 6 to 8 deep ang bench nila. So medyo kulang sila compared to sa PNP na which is, I've talked to their former coach. I had the chance na I met him, si Estong Ballesteros, who used to coach PNP. Sabi niya, Coach, dati ng solid yan team ng PNP na yan. Sabi niya, malakas na yan dati. Mas lumakas pa ngayon. So, very deep ang chemistry ng team na yon.
Alright, Coach. At alam mo, Coach, dito sa UNTV Cup, isa sa mga inspirasyon ng bawat team upang ipanalo ang bawat laro ay mga beneficiaries na umaasang maaabutan ng tulong ng ating mga koponan. Kaya naman, ibang level talaga ng public service ang hatid ng UNTV Cup na isa sa mga original na concept, of course, none other than Mr. Public Service Kuya Daniel Razon. Kaya ngayon, on our halftime break, kikilalanin naman natin ang inspirasyon ng PNP responders sa bawat pagsabak nila sa hardcourt. Let's watch this. Noong Season 1, kalahating milyong piso mula sa first runner-up victory ng PNP responders ang naipagkaloob sa Masonic Charity for Crippled Children. At ngayong second season ng UNTV Cup ay napili naman ng responders na maging beneficiary ang PNP Special Educational Assistance Program. Isang departamento ng PNP na nagbibigay ng financial assistance sa kanilang mga scholars.
Sa ngayon, we have around 465 students combined na yan. Merong PNP personnel who are having their masteral degree. At the same time, meron din mga dependents nila who are studying in the different parts of the country. So, yung assistance ng PNP sa kanila through the funds we generated will be given to them in terms of stipend or pang-tuition nila. Masaya kami kasi Una-una, since the basketball team are all PNP personnel, so masaya ang PNP na naisip nilang maging beneficiaries yung mga dependents din ng kapwa nila kapulisan, either yung personnel o yung anak.
Tuwa ko, napakasaya ko na isa yung anak ko sa napili na maging grantee nung sa UNTV. Malaking tulong ang magagawa ng UNTV. At least may maging sponsor na sa kagaya ng mga hindi lang sa anak ko at sa iba pang bata na maikinabang.
PNP Responders team, ginagawa nila yung best nila for us. In return, ang gusto naman namin is galingan namin in our studies para makabawi kami sa tulong na ginagawa nila. And proud din kasi pasok na sila sa semifinals.
Kaya naman mas pinagbubuti ng PNP team ang kanilang paglalaro ngayong Season 2 upang matulungan ang mga kabataang nangangarap na makapagtapos ng pag-aaral.
Kami ay umaasa at kami ay natutuwa at kami ay nagdadasal na sana this season ay sila naman ang manalo.
Para sa Team PNP Responders, sana po galingan nyo, tsaka sana isipin nyo po yung mga grantees na matutulungan nyo, tsaka yung family ko na mapapasaya nyo po. Sana rin po maging inspirasyon nyo kami na sa bawat laro nyo po, sa bawat bolang i-shoot nyo po para po sa amin yun, na makakapagtapos kami ng pag-aaral.
The PNP congratulates the UNTV for sponsoring this basketball tournament. Your actions is very commendable. The benefits to be garnered from this program will surely benefit less fortunate people, especially our personnel and dependents of our personnel in their academic achievements. So, UNTV, we congratulate you again and God bless.
Talagang naiiba at walang katulad ang konseptong basketball for a cause ni Mr. Public Service, Kuya Daniel Razon. Nakaakibat sa paglalaro ng basketball ay ang layuning makatulong sa mga nangangailangan. Ito ang natatanging paglilingkod bayan ng UNTV Cup. Ito ang bagong game ko. Alright, Coach. Yan po ang beneficiary ng PNP Responders. Napakaganda talaga ng konsepto gaya ng sinabi natin kanina ni Kuya Daniel Razon dahil maraming natutulungan and even yung ating mga public servants na naglalaro sa atin dito sa UNTV Cup, nakaka-extend din sila ng tulong doon sa kanilang mga beneficiary, Coach.
Ayan, totoo yan, Ryan. At talaga makita mo yung isang natin, beneficiary, yung grantees, umaasa talaga dito sa game. Kaya parang konting pressure din sa mga teams kasi sipagan nyo. Ang daming umaasa rin siyempre sa mga tulong, yan yung mga future, mga kinabukasan ng mga kabataan.
Alright, Coach. And at this point, handang-handa ng Ynares Sports Arena sa pagpapatuloy ng umatikabong labanan ng MMDA Black Wolves kontra Senate Defenders. Take it away, Sev and Coach Ron.
Nakaganito kasi ang lalim ng iniisip ko.
Bakit?
Alam mo yung dalawang yan, 10 years from now, yung pa rin na itsura nila yung dalawa, no? Unfair ang buhay eh.
Ba talagang pogi?
Hindi, di ba? Si Jericho Diniera, timo, 10 years from now, yung pa rin na itsura. Kahit ilan sakong kainin niya rito sa UNTV.
Hindi tumatanda yung itsura talaga.
Agam mo lang.
So, naman. May dimple yan.
Pero much better second quarter by the Senate, down by
only 3. Down by 11. 29. At one instance, I think the lead only was about 2 points.
Saka nagtabla.
Tumabla, 26 all. Oo.
Tapos, sabi mo nga, chinek mo yung math ko, 17-15. Na-outscore pa nga ng Senate yung MMDA.
Sa kabuuan ng second quarter.
At saka pumapasok na yung tira nila, no? Kasi maganda yung ball movement nila. Saka pag nandiyan si Saldi naman, may confidence ka kasi na may taong malaki sa loob.
Saka hindi makapangmama si Santiago at si Jeffrey Sanders sa loob.
Correct.
And even if they threw the ball away 13 times compared to only 6 para sa MMDA, yung mas accurate nilang field goal shooting at yung smartness na pinapakita ng tatlo na kinuwento nga ni Jerry kanina sa ating halftime break, ang talagang nagbibigay buwelo sa kanilang koponan. 3 players providing you with outstanding game management. Yan ang dahilan kung bakit they will be going into the second half down by only 3 points.
Ikaw gumawa nito?
Of course, pagkatapos ni Ryan, pagkatapos ni Jijing ng mga batang-bata, punta naman tayo sa bata na ang tawag namin ay Aling Rina.
Yes, Coach Ronnie, at the half, the Senate defenders were just reminded to constantly be patient on this match. Sabi nga nila, coming into the second half, their number one rule is positive thinking because nothing is impossible in today's ball game. Plus, it attracts positive vibes for them. Sinabi rin nila, they need to help on Kenneth Duremdes on offense. Plus, they need to maximize their playing time. Sabi rin ni Coach Lino Ong kanina na kung ipapasok kayo, lumaban kayo dito, lumaban kayo para sa Senado. And of course, they have to lessen their turnovers because it gives easy layups para dito sa komandan ng Black Wolves and the continue on running fast back on defense dahil nahihirapan dito makapag-fast break ang Black Wolves. Coach Ronnie, Sir Sev?
Gusto ha?
Pupunta rito, tatakbo mo lang.
Mga asar.
Meron akong kukwento sa'yo.
Ano kikwento mo?
Yung salamin mo may lens? Ang salamin ko may lens. Tignan mo yung salamin ni Rina, walang lens.
Kaartehan, ano?
Galing Korea yata yan, di Macau eh.
Kaartehan.
Tinan mo. Pang K-pop yan eh.
Ayan.
Kaya,
alam mo itong UNTV, binabalanse nila yung lumalabas eh. May edad, ako yun. Tapos,
sama mo na ako dyan.
May konting edad, may MMDA, meron bang iba. Okay, if you are the Senate, foremost in your mind is huwag kang bibitaw, huwag kang pipiglas, huwag mo silang pababayaan makawala.
Number one, first order of the day for them is an effective press break. Number two, now they have to work on their execution sa kanilang man-to-man offense. At ito ang kanilang ginagawa, working that ball inside dito kay Kenneth Duremdes, whom they feel has that advantage laban dito kay Jeffoy Sanders.
Okay, and I'm not sure if the shot is ready. We'll go to Jonathan Cardell, who is with Jerry. Go ahead, Jerry. Jerry?
Okay, Coach, ano po yung magiging adjustment ninyo for the offensive strategy in this half?
Right now, yung pumutok sa Senate, yung outside shooting nila, yung mga threes nila, then Kenneth going to the basket, posting up. So kailangan mag-adjust kami right away doon. So right now, magtatawa-tawa kami, Jeff will get Kenneth para in case of emergency, kayang-kaya naman ni Jeff si Kenneth, then magka-problema ulit, we have to double him right away. And then we have adjustment sa zone nila, hindi pa rin sila nagpalit ng depensa. So meron kaming konting special play doon sa zone nila ulit.
Okay, back to you, Sev.
Thank you very much, Jonathan Cardell and Jerry. At kayang-kaya ninyo.
Lagot ka dyan.
Lagot ka dyan.
Lagot ka dyan. Lagot ka kay Kenneth pag naglaro kayo. Sige ka.
Ako, pabibihisin ko yung Cardell. Baka sila pa.
Husay pa rin maglaro si Janjan talaga. Oy.
Saka yung bit-bit ng bola, yung
saka naglalaro talaga si Janjan.
Saka yung gather.
Another turnover set para dito sa defenders. Once again, Kenneth Duremdes trying to post Jeffoy Sanders really deep. So balit yung interior pass ni Andaya ay napunta sa baseline. Patuloy ang atake ni Lenodado. Patuloy ang pananalasa nitong sila Villanueva. A lot of perimeter points and perimeter scoring contributed by these small players ng Black Wolves. And once again, tatakbo rito ang MMDA. Magyari, the recipient of that extra pass. That's good defensive stance there provided by Andaya. Good stop.
41-36. Yoyong Martinez, isa sa mga assistant, hindi actually siyang head coach dyan. Isa, in terms of sundot, depensa, marami ka matututunan.
Ay, naku naman. Oo, pang-world basketball yan.
Yeah, Mundo Basketball, 1974. Duremdes. Ay, naku, the escape. Oh!
Malyari was very late in helping out on that baseline turn by Kenneth Duremdes. Hindi kakayuri ni Kenneth yan. Aatrasan lang niya yan hanggang makapivot siya.
Yung zone na binabanggit ni Cardell, while that Villanueva finds a way to puncture it, mag-a-adjust ba ang Senado dyan? Or as long as it holds?
Hindi bibitaw ang Senado dyan. Wala pa akong nakitang laro para sa defenders na nagtao-tao sila. But Kenneth Duremdes showing us that he has not only the foot speed, but the skills still to be able to challenge the defense of Jeffoy Sanders. 6 third-quarter points para dito kay Kenneth Duremdes versus the defense of Jeffoy Sanders.
Si Duremdes kasi nakakapaglaro pa rin eh. To the point, an upcoming PBA team even considered him to make a comeback. in the PBA.
Nakakapaglaro sa talagang naglalaro pa rin. 19 points total for Kenneth Duremdes out of the 40 points ng defenders. That's only a point away from scoring 50% of their total production.
Senate wants to win here. After today, they will be left with just one game against the LGU. They want to create some separation. They don't want to be at that bottom. They want to send the MMDA there, actually. In the meantime, this is working for Malyare.
Malyare continues to play well for Coach John Cardell. 8 points in the game for Malyare. Good flash coming from the high post.
And a foul has just been whistled against Malyare.
Hindi mo pwedeng hindi i-ball pressure itong defenders. Kung makakabutas man sila, makaka-layup from time to time, you have to give it to them. Pero kailangan mapagod mo sila kaysa ilalakad nila o idadump yung ball sa loob. Nice pass coming from Kenneth.
Duremdes with an excellent feed. Endaya with an E producing the bucket. Can you imagine Kenneth's reaction kung di pumasok yun?
Oo naman. Mabuti pumasok para kay Endaya. 6 third quarter points para kay Kenneth Duremdes. But more importantly, merong umaambag na iba.
Even if that did not go in, at least the main bucket was produced. It is now a 3-point affair, 45-42 rather, here in the third with 6.5 remaining. No, sir, Duremdes nails the rebound against the Black Wolves. It is called leaving your credit card, calling card, and report card all at the same time. Nahuli. Basta hindi tinawagan ng foul at tinawagan din subsequently. Garcia with the foul. Sinodado ba yung bumagsak?
Yes.
Yes.
This will be the 16th turnover para sa Senado. Pansampung agaw na para sa MMDA. Make that turnover number 17 para sa Senado. Yet they're only down by 3 at 45-42.
Coach, sabi mo, Coach. Pag-ibulin nila sa kaliwa. Kaya papunta pa sila nasa kanan eh. Papunta tayo sa kaliwa, ha?
As much as possible, huwag makatanggap si Marata para hindi siya pumasa dito.
Oo, papunta mo sa kaliwa.
Okay?
Substitution.
Kailangan
Salty Elubit coming in for the defenders.
Para hindi siya pumasa kay Kenneth.
Guys, mabagal yan, oh. Si Saldi nandyan. Buwan natin. Buwan na, si Saldi.
Nalalabing oras mga kababayan, mga kasambahay. Nalalabing oras muna. 6:14. Tatlo lang ang lamang ng MMDA. Nakadikit halos ang Senate. Actually, tumubla na sila nung second quarter sa 26. This is a good spot to be in.
Oh yes, ulitin ko. This is bridging the last two games of the defenders dating back to that outing versus Judiciary. Dumikit sila rin sa Judiciary hanggang dulo. Actually, yung talo nila ay kukunti lamang. They only lost by 8 points. Laban sa isang kupunan na saksakan ng lakas. At talagang tinuturing natin na one primary contender for another title hunt.
In the meantime, Real Lubit using his now bulk. Noong araw, walang bulk yan eh.
Inspirado si Salford eh. Bakit nga ba hindi? Nandito ang kanyang ilaw ng tahanan na si Charis Realubit at ang kanyang mga anak na sila Kyra, Candice, Carl, Crystal at Zara Realubit. Naiba yung isang pangalan.
Baka ang spelling Zara yan. Malay mo.
Hindi naman kaya Zarak. Baka magalit sa akin anak ni Salford.
Ginulo mo eh. Ginulo mo.
I'm sorry.
Wala tuloy yung free throw.
Oo nga.
Na-distract.
Sorry, Ford.
We'll try to snatch a picture of the Real Lubit family later. In the meantime, Sanders in the box. I will shoot. Why not? Foul ni Garcia. 3 yata ito.
Doon sa ating first half, si Jeffoy Sanders ang tao sa tuktok. Siya ang ball mover. Siya ang top of key na threat. Ngayon naman, ginawa siyang ball mover doon sa high post. And that will leave Villanueva, Monzon, and itong si Idria na tumira from the 3-point line or step inside the line for mid-range shots. Pero itong si Cyril Santiago has been really contained ng presence ni Saldi Realubit. Normally, nasa 15-17 puntos na yan pag walang katapat. Pero right now, itong si Santiago, Still decent at 60% shooting with a total of 8 points.
Ito, last year pa natin na-discover itong si PJ, ano ha?
Oo. Parang pareho ng initials ni scoring apostle.
Garcia committed the committed the foul that sent Villanueva to the three-point, who was fouled in the three-point area. It's currently a 49-42 ball game, 7-point lead as Marata tries to bring it across against a sea of troubles. Into the post. The intended swing to the back door anticipated. Sanders fouls from 15. No, it won't stay down. Angara with a waiting leak out. Okay.
Quickness was not a problem for Jepoy Sanders, but he is too light to be able to just push Kenneth Durandez away under the basket. Kenneth, 21 big points.
Is there anything he cannot do?
Siguro yung dumang ng dalawang kamay niya.
Baka yun ang hirap na. Here's Marata. And no need to rush, just set up things for the Senate. Durandez will do exactly that. Isolated on the right flank. They give the ISO to him. Waiting for a cutter. But if it opens up, he gives it to Real Lubit.
Dead shot si Saldi dyan.
Sanders lays up against the glass. Looking high.
5 in the game for Jepoy Sanders. 1 of 6 before that conversion. Now make that 2 of 7.
Lead is back to 7. Marata does not force it.
This is the right thing to do if you're the Black Wolves. Yung 2-3 zone nila kumapit sa bandang kalahati ng first quarter. Pagkatapos nabutas na nila Sani Angara, nila Tata Marata, nila Durandez. Pero ngayon, when you make a decision to go man-to-man, you have to have that commitment to be able to put more ball pressure. Kundi babasagin niya ni Kenneth Durandez. Oh.
Not totally unnecessary. But it was tempting, I guess.
Probably kung iba ang katapat, mananakawan mo ng bola. Pero pag si Jepoy Sanders, parang glue rin yung kamay niya sa bola.
Ito mo yung, palagay ko si Sanders, and that's a penalty situation now in effect. Sanders probably drives with one hand, which is a bad idea, of course, because you want your hands to be in the 10 and 4 position. Sanders, may laki ng kamay.
Jepoy Sanders, once upon a time played for the Ginebra Gin Kings in the PBA. Still looks lean as ever.
Di tataba yun.
Oo, nagkakaroon ako ng mga ilang pagkakataon na nakakalaro ko si Jepoy Sanders. But yan, kahit dumak ng dalawang kamay patalikod, paharap.
Kaya pa?
Kayang-kaya. Sobrang gang eh. Kung kumain to, parang ibon eh.
Ganun ba?
Oo. Sana ako ganun din. Kaya lang, kinakain.
Ikaw hindi.
Oo. Buong manok eh.
Ibang klase kang ibon eh. Sanders, nice speed. Nice move by Santiago. Just couldn't finish with the left.
Good contest coming from Tan.
Ulitin mo. But Marata, Durandez gusto yung sumaya uli.
Kenneth Durandez once again scoring for the defenders. 23 big points for Kenneth Durandez. Has only missed 3 times from the field.
Tan's intended pass. Angara with a hand on it. Finally they clear. Here comes Tan. Tan slowly, surely misses though. Marata and Durandez waiting downstairs. Digging deep by Santiago. It does not crawl in and Durandez clears. Durandez pushes hard. Will go one direction. It's blocked. Here comes Tan.
The conditioning level of the defenders has definitely increased.
Definitely improved.
At least 2 notches higher. Lahat nakakatakbo na eh.
At saka bumaba. Wala na nag-aantay sa isang bahagi ng neighborhood. Ano ha?
Saka hindi na hinihingal. Wala nang tumututo.
At saka hindi na nakabukas ang bibig habang humihinga eh.
And now, Jepoy Sanders is more wary of Adaya.
Gotcha.
But he redeems himself with that important 3-point basket. Jepoy Sanders, 10 points. 21 turnovers para sa defenders.
And an 8-second violation as they are unable to get the ball across the midcourt line. Novida will be reporting in. Dianson Garcia back in. We're going to check out the three-point shot, courtesy of Patrol. I am fit, I am it.
They talk about maximum ball pressure, and that has gotten the job done here para sa Black Wolves to be able to stay ahead laban sa hamon dito ng defenders.
Coming down to the 2-minute mark. That will not connect. Ball is loose. It'll go the other way.
19 third-quarter points for the Black Wolves compared to the 14 third-quarter points ng defenders. Ito ang critical ngayon, Seb, para sa Senado. Pag wala si Tata Marata at si Zaldi Relovit sa loob.
Dorendes. Got Sanders there. Nipped him. Merely a traveling violation. Dorendes pops. No, Sanders hooks it. Looks ahead. All the coaches are in front of us.
Has to be more patient. 3 teammates ahead of him. Gave that pass to someone who was defended. And turnover number 11 para sa Black Wolves.
Tan got it to Dorendes.
That's a 4-point swing. Can't be careless. The defenders are now a team on a mission. Makikita mo, desidido.
56-50. I know the coaching staff of the MMDA wants to have a bone to pick about the Dorendes issue earlier. Anyway, Monzon, it's up and out.
That 3-point shot is ever so tempting. Because really, walang babantay sa'yo, but there's always a reason why those things happen. Yan ang ibibigay sa yung tira pag alam nila na may hirapan kang itira.
Now Kenneth gets the shorter stick of the deal. Bigay mo na, Kenneth. Nakalusod siya ng isa kay Sanders kanina. 56-50 with a minute to go.
That will be the third. Will that be the 13th foul or third personal foul of Kenneth Dorendes?
Everybody resenting. I love it.
Sabi mo nga, Seb, kanina, at the top of the coverage, do or die situation na halos ito para sa ating dalawang koponan.
Monzon. Inside to Malyari, goes up with no ball.
Good execution. Started at the top. First pass was given to the left. Ball reversal to the wing. And then to the short corner. And then a nice flick pass to the high post cutter, which is Jopper Malyari. Malyari has really improved immensely for the Black Wolves. Yung free throw shooting na lamang niya ang kailangan niyang matutukan. 3 of 5 for Jopper Malyari. Could be the third guy in twin digits para dito sa MMDA behind the 15 of Villanueva and the 10 points of Jeffoy Santos.
The lead is restored to 8. And the clock ticks away, coming down to 40 seconds in the third. Dorendes is bothered by something. Either he didn't get the ball or he was fouled on the other end. Let's see. Either of two things. Anyway, 58-50. Differential of about 4 seconds.
Oh.
Inside, 1 second to go, nowhere to go.
24-second shot clock violation.
And we're down to 4.1 seconds. Angara.
Oh! Oh! Could be the shot of the tournament. Could be the shot of the conference, Seth. And it comes on Mother's Day.
Pinati niya kasi yung nanay niya.
At si Tutsi Angara, ang kanyang may bahay. Look at this. That's reminiscent of what LeBron James does, Seth, when they do practice. Grabe.
What a shot. But that'll bring the first half, or third quarter rather, to an auspicious end. Let's see if that'll be inspirational and give them a lift for the fourth. Kita namin, pasok din eh.
Kita ng lahat. Swak na swak. Could have been down by 8. Instead, people inside the Ynares Pasig Arena really rejoicing with that excellent effort rendered by Sunny Angara.
Sige, Direk. Isa ba? May oras ba, Direk? Isa ba? Isa bang magandang kalabit dyan? Kasi bihira yan eh.
Bihira talaga yan.
Anytime you want, Direk, ha?
Maski ulitin mo ng 100 beses yan, hindi mo mahuhulit yan.
Yeah. Boom!
Sakto eh, no?
Sabi ni Susan, ando na nga ako. Anyway, 58-53. It's getting a little physical running.
Oh, yes. Although, yung ating free throw shooting, hindi ganun kadami. O yung free throw count rather, only 12 of 18 para sa MMDA at 1 of 8 para sa Senado.
Garcia in trouble. They'll retain.
Anytime there is a battle for survival, you can be sure na matindi talagang kiskisan at dikdikan.
Ban is rejected. Here's a turnaround by Basaysay. No connection. And the ball picked up by Monzon. Sanders. Durendes on him. Bagsak. And there's a basket from the baseline.
2 roadblocks. No problem for Jepoy Sanders. But more importantly, nice extra find para kay Villanueva who nails another basket.
Durendes lost it. And the press of the MMDA producing some turnovers.
22 turnovers para sa defenders. Zaldi and Tata Marata, or rather Zaldi Relubin, might be back in action shortly. Kailangan nila kasi nung pressure release pass eh. At pag may 6-7 ka, nilobo mo ron, may tatawin mo na maaga. Eh sa ngayon, napipilitan si Kenneth siya na maglalabas, siya pa ang magbababa.
And Marata is there. Pan, Basaysay, hindi lang pumasok.
Everybody staying home on their defensive coverage. Basaysay missed earlier, trying to score the first point of the defenders here in the fourth.
And the search continues. Basaysay second in the pocket.
Sabi nga natin, ang defenders ay 1 of 8 sa free throw shooting count. Now make that 2 of 10. That's a misty 20% clip. Pero mabuti, yung kanilang field goal rate is nasa 51%. And even if they have 9 less possessions because of 12 more turnovers laban sa Black Wolves, patuloy silang hindi nagbibigay ng double-digit advantage. That's a foul.
Durendes guilty of his 4th personal.
You contest going upwards. You go with your verticals.
Nag-lean in eh, no? Anyway, first free throw, no. Alam mo, ang problema talaga ni Nodado last year pa. Ang gulo-gulo niya sa free throw.
Pero yan talaga si Nodado, yan talaga ang laro ni Nodado.
Pero
hindi mapalagay.
Tapos ang gulo-gulo niya sa otin mo, hindi talaga.
Nodado with 8 points.
Ganang check, kinetic siya eh. Anyway, Garcia wants to go all the way. Basaysay charges through, no connection. Santiago blocked the rebound and the no-look pass anticipated by Basaysay. Garcia can't get it to Durendes. Ang tagal na may problema si Garcia at saka si Durendes. Yung pasahan nilang dalawa.
At pag wala kayong connection, mahirap niyong maitawid. Pero itong MMDA, pilit itinatawid early here in the fourth. Biggest lead once again equalized by the Black Wolves, 65-54.
Pag tumupol kayo,
watch out yung yung hangin ni Kenneth. Hangin ni Kenneth. Let's go. Come on.
Gagawa ako ng whiteboard. Papauso ako. Alam mo nakasulat?
Ano?
Don't slam me. Lahat ng whiteboard.
Hindi pwede, sir. Kasi may disclaimer ang mga coaches.
Ano? I'm allowed to slam.
No. Sorry.
In the meantime, ball on the side of the Senate. And it is down to 8 minutes.
Ako, sir, baka hindi ka maniwala. Mas maraming turnovers ang Senado kaysa sa rebounds.
Aba, bago yun.
23 errors, 19 rebounds.
Santiago all the way in.
Ito na yung separation na hinahanap ng Black Wolves. And their biggest investment is their maximum ball pressure, making it ultra hard for the defenders to bring that ball across.
Finally, Garcia and Durendes connect. Durendes gets a shot that circles out. Santiago rebounds.
Alam mo, in fairness to Santiago, hindi nga siya bumibira ng maraming puntos, pero grabe siya dumipensa sa ilalim at rebound.
Ball is loose. Okay, yung mga coaches gusto tayong takpan.
It's a 9-1 last by MMDA, punctuated by a lot of steals and forced turnovers and a lot of points scored off those turnovers ng Senado.
Okay, Rina, go ahead.
Yes, in that last timeout, sabi ni Senator Sonny Angara sa kanyang mga teammates, no, this game is very manageable. Kayang-kaya natin ito. All we have to do is to have that presence of mind. Kailangan alam natin kung saan tayo pupunta. Know what to do to be at the right places and to be at the right time. Kailangan din magtulungan tayo. Ingatan natin ang ating bola at syempre ingatan din natin na kailangan din natin ibaba ang bola natin sa depensa. Back to you, Seth.
Thank you very much, Rina. In the meantime, again, the Durendes-Sanders napapangisi na lang si Jonathan.
Alam mo, Seth, habang nagre-report si Rina kanina, nagkaroon na naman ng kiskisan dito sa loob.
Yep,
definitely, itong koponan ng Senado, talagang impatient sila ngayon dahil
nawala yung closeness ng laro.
And to think that that 3-point buzzer beater ni Senator Sonny Angara could have electrified them and given them more energy here in the fourth. Suddenly, opposite yung nangyari. Tailspin because of their inability to be able to get that ball across safely.
To the people that they wanted to. In the meantime, Garcia pockets it.
They needed that. Looking to be a fire starter because right now what we're seeing is a firestorm thrown at them by the ball pressure ng MMDA.
First field goal here in the second half. In the fourth quarter, that is. And that comes at the almost at the 6:50 mark.
All you need sometimes, or most of the time, is one big blast. That separation to force pressure on your opponents. But of course, pinuhunanan nila to. Kanina pa nila binol pressure at the start of the third. Bumigay din dito sa bandang umpisa ng fourth itong defenders.
Edria being asked to shoot it. In the meantime, they regain possession. And you can hear the coaching staff voice operate this. Shot clock at 10 though. Sanders steps back, fires over Isaiah. No. And there's a foul. Rodado is one up. And the Black Wolves now have 4 team fouls compared to 3 by the Senate.
And again, a turnover.
Nagulungan si Saldi. Si Santiago nagulungan din. Hindi maka-timeout si Marata.
Turnover number 26 for the defenders. It will be an offensive foul para dito sa kupunan ng defenders. Tata Marata was boxed in, nowhere to go. Cyril Santiago doing an outstanding job saving that possession. Sabi nga natin, 10 points, 7 rebounds. But a lot of little things that he has been able to contribute, especially on the hustle part ng laro para dito sa Black Wolves.
One's on. Knocking that one in from three-point country.
Prior to that conversion, they were only 2 of 18, good for 15% from the rainbow line. Only the third rainbow conversion for tonight para dito sa kupunan ng Black Wolves.
And now it's a 14-point lead. Inside he goes to Andaya, and Andaya's curl to the basket brings a foul. We're going to check out a three-point shot by Monzon, presented by Osteogard Goganao.
Meron siyang 3-point basket pero nakita ko, Sev, piningot yung tenga niya. Yun ang report ngayon. Piningot yung tenga niya ng teammate niya. Here in the fourth quarter, meron ng 12 fourth quarter points sa Jepoy Sanders and the rest of the moves. Samantalang itong kupunan, ang Laqueno de Remdes, ay meron pa lamang 5 puntos, 1 field goal at 3 free throws.
Five and 10 remaining. MMDA has been patient swinging the ball around the perimeter. Sanders planting a tree in the middle. And it's a foul. Ang ganap.
Alam mo, masasabi ko lang, Seb, ang bait ni Jepoy Sanders.
Sobra.
He's acting like a sponge, absorbing every hit that has been given to him without any reaction. Probably hands down choice for the Sportsmanship Award.
Baka nga. Sanders pocketing the first. 71-58.
11.6 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 steals, and 1 block for Jepoy Sanders. Then a total of 12 points and a 14-point advantage for MMDA.
Not counting the hits and bangs, no? Pagari.
26 turnovers and counting for the defenders.
Well, you know, for the Senate, they were so close, huh? They were tight, and suddenly all craziness broke loose.
All started with ball pressure in the backcourt. Ito kasi yung laro talaga ng MMDA, Seb. Kailangan makulit sila eh. Kailangan malikot sila. Both on offense and on defense. Hindi pwedeng ilakad nila. Kasi talagang yung hindi lumalabas yung energy nila at hindi lumalabas yung personality nila. Ang DNA talaga nila. Kiti-kiti.
Ano ito eh? Pinaglihis sa bubuyog lahat ito eh.
Kaya nangangagat.
Yeah. We've got a ceasefire. Back in a moment with the remaining 4:16.
May natin din tayo. Okay, take 3. Habang dinidribble niya yan, dapat pinapasikip niyo yung area niya. Nakuha? Habang pinadribble niya yan, pinapasikip niya yung area niya.
Come on, guys, 4 minutes. 4 minutes,
ikaw dito, side. Jeff, point guard ka na.
Let's go.
We have you back for the continuation of our coverage of the UNTV Cup here on UNTV. Seb Segmenta, Ronnie Manzano, and our entire UNTV coverage team. In the meantime, Marata shooting, I think, 3 free throws here.
Only 6 points for Tata Marata so far. Normally, by this time, nasa halos mga malapit sa 20 puntos na si Tata Marata. But his energy level has definitely been drained by that tremendous backcourt pressure exerted on them by the rest of the Black Wolves. It simply became too hard for them to be able to cross that ball across and execute their offense Sa third quarter, nabibigay pa nila kay Kenneth dun sa loob eh. Tapos kakayo rin ni Kenneth. Pero hindi na sila pinabayaang maitawid yung bola, kaya nang problema sila.
Ito, suspecha ko last push na ito na Senate.
Andiyan na si Salford eh.
Rhea Lubid is in, Marata and Durendes all at the same time. Durendes in 4 personals. That shot is disturbed. And the cheering rebound play. The ball lost on the baseline, but to be retained by the Black Wolves of the MMDA with a 3-second shot clock. Short inbound, floater, no. Sanders, yes.
That's a nice looking hang time move coming from Jepoy Sanders. Jumping over the 6'7" Saldi Relubit na nung itinaas yung kanyang contesting hand. Siguro nasa mga 6'9", 6'10" na si Saldi ron. Ano?
That won't work.
Turnover number 28.
Turnover on the other end as well. Shake, bake, 2 points. And the pitch outside.
Unnecessary for Jepoy Sanders. 25 in the game for Kenneth Durendes. 12 points, 11 rebounds. Jepoy Sanders throwing away that possession. Under 4 minutes left here in the fourth. Naghahanap ng pangatlong panalo itong parehong mga kupunan. They want to stay close to the top 4 teams kasamang SEV and stay ahead of LGU.
But a win by the MMDA will make them 3-3.
Correct, in the 5th spot. Yan ang tangka nila pareho dahil pareho sila na may 2-3 win-loss card.
They'll be up on the LGU because they'll have less losses. Hello.
This will be it for Kenneth.
We check that. So, 4th foul pala talaga ni Durendes. Okay, I suppose it was corrected along the way, but it is his 4th foul.
Itong defender scored 17 points in the first quarter. Another set of 17, likewise in the second. To total 34 at the turn of the half. In the third, they had 19 points to only be behind by 5 entering the 4th quarter. And doon isang napakagandang buzzer beater ni Senator Sani Angara. Pero dito sa 4th quarter, tanging 10 puntos pa lamang sa kanila. Kumpara naman sa 18 puntos. Make that 19 total points for Jepoy Sanders and the rest of the Wolves.
You know, the term 3-point shot was used so many times in the Senate recently. I'm sure if Senator Angara has to explain it, he'll just show the tape of his 3-point shot.
Tama yan, no? Kala ko ba slam dunk? Minsan slam dunk eh, no?
Wala pa tayo masyado nun dito eh.
That's a foul and their in-team penalty. That's a useless foul to be given up.
Timeout by the MMDA.
MMDA Black Wolves.
Last 10 seconds. Patawinin mo si patawinin mo si Harold. Ha? Sige lang. Last 10 seconds. Patawinin mo si Harold. Dali mo dito, full screen. Ito lang tayo, ha? Full screen lang tayo. Lahat ng play natin, puro ganito na. Bawahan nyo lang yung muna.
The skill for Edward.
Papaulit ka na, papaulit.
Benjamin Abia for Tanaman.
Back with us as we resume action as the first free throw was missed by Sanders. Coming from a foul in the front court. It is now 78-63. So the impending win here of the MMDA will make it possible for them to overtake the LGU. And they have 2 games remaining against Malacanang and the House of Representatives.
And they will be only 1 win away from a sure seat in the quarterfinals. Eh sinasabi natin, Sir, na kayang gawin ni Jepoy Sanders Sanders, a total of 18 points. Built around a 36% lead from the outside, but 85% from the free throw line. Parang namimitas ng Aratilis kung mang-agaw ng bola. No? 31 total turnovers overall para sa Senado.
Wide. Foul ang Cabador.
29 total rebounds para sa Senado. So, valid they committed or they threw the ball away 31 times. They have a total of 53 possessions versus the 70 total possession count naman para sa Black Wolves.
Nothing like a good win coming out of so many weeks of not being able
That's
to play.
right. Itong koponan ng MMDA ay matagal-tagal nang hindi nakapaglaro. Coming off a loss against PNP last April 11.
Tagal.
Dropping that game 75-61 to drop down to 2-3.
Almost a month.
Oo, lumipas na yung ilang playdates. 1, 2, 3. Tatlong playdates o dalawang playdates ang lumipas but nanatili silang pasyensoso. Pero ito ngayon, mukhang mabibigyan sila ng isang importanteng panalo.
Last 2 minutes brought to you by Sweet and Fit. Sweet and Life naturally. Ano ba ang biggest head na na-scout ng MMDA?
Ano yun?
Judiciary.
Tama.
Ano yun? Malaking panalo. Although yung judiciary or judiciary, nanalo kanina by forfeiture. Hindi tayo nakabuo ng sufficient players para sa House of Representatives. Tatlo lang po. 4 yata yung dumating. Real Lubin tries that curl of his and Barrios gives up the foul.
25 fourth quarter points para sa Black Wolves. And that has been very critical for their big separation away from Team Senate, who tried to stay close as they attempted to put a lot of pressure on the Black Wolves. But eventually, the defense of MMDA just forced too many turnovers.
I think everybody who has been in a uniform has been used there today sa MMDA.
Oo, late entry si Gita, pero nakita ko nakangiti dahil alam niya mahalagang panalo ito para sa kanilang ahensya. At higit sa lahat, mukhang talagang...
Si Gita lang ba hindi nagamit?
Nagamit siya, sandali, kanina.
Sandali, no?
Oo, normally kasi mahaba yung minuto niya, pero nag-3 small sila, Coach Yoyong eh. Gumamit talaga sila ng matinding bilis.
And we're coming down to 1 minute and 10. Dorendes with a clean steal. Nothing on that short try by Novea. Souza, last shot, no. Real Lubin unable to secure it. And these young people have no idea that you don't need to rush it. And Yoyong Martinez has been yelling at them.
Ako, sir. Rush is their middle name. It's all about the need for speed. Kasi Yoyong alam mo na mga Riva, Speedy Gonzales maglaro.
Pero marunong mag-place the ball sila nung araw, di ba?
Totoo naman.
Yung clock management, ano?
Game management, to be precise. Alam mo, pag lamang ka dati ng 6, parang hindi ka na matatalo sir, di ba?
Pag ginawa ka ni Miego at saka ni Martinez, yan, si Martinez na sa ilalim mo ng picture ninyo. Yan ang talagang last one. Yan na talaga yun.
One and done coming in for Candones.
So just 22.4 seconds. The highlight of the Senate day, I guess, was staying close and Senator Andara's 3-point shot.
Oh yes, sabi ko would be the shot of the conference.
Tama yung direksyon no? Talagang may pag-asa nung binitawan. Sabi ka, uy, baka nakatalikod nung tinanggap, ano? Hinok, actually
Hirap nun.
Paulit na. Total naman, nakabati na.
Pwede. Zaldi Relubit having an explosive fourth quarter, a total of 6 points for Zaldi here in the fourth.
And Magyari with probably the last basket unless Tan has other plans and company. Well, I guess that's about it. So the Senate dropping to 2 and 5, while the MMDA moving up ahead of the LGU running.
More importantly, they are in a very good position to make it to the quarterfinals. Ngayon, ang umaalanganin, ang kupunan ng defenders.
Let's send it upstairs to Ryan and Jerry Codingera.
Thank you, Seven, Coach Ron, and that finishes off the game with a big win for MMDA Black Wolves with a score of 87, Coach, 71.
And the best player for that game, I see. Second time na to ata, no?
Yes.
DJ Villanueva with 19 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, and 6 steals.
Alright, Coach, nakita natin kanina close yung game ng third quarter. Nakita rin natin yung buzzer beater shot ni Senator Hangara. Unbelievable shot. Pero yun sana nag-pa-ignite nung doon sa team. Pero hindi pa rin naging sapat nung pagpasok nila ng fourth quarter.
Yes, oo. Ryan, akala ko it will be a game changer for Senate, but they employed yung 2-2-1 zone press ng MMDA. Doon nahirapan yung Senate. They had series of turnovers, all attacks ng na pumasok ng MMDA. They have a lot of steals, a lot of points of fast breaks. Plus, medyo there are a bit of frustration. Siyempre, kay Coach Kenneth, hindi dumadating sa kanya yung bola.
Yes.
At siyempre, hindi siya ma-hit dun sa mark pa naman si Coach Kenneth. Talagang inaabangan nila siya. Plus, si Saldi, medyo lesser minutes siya nung fourth because of his injury.
Alright, nabanggit mo, Coach, kanina, speaking of turnovers with Senate defenders, they have 31 turnovers. Gaya nga nasabi kanina ni Coach Ronnie, even though meron silang 29 total rebounds, hindi pa rin naging sapat.
Yes, masyadong malaki yun. Especially for a knockout game like this, very crucial magkaroon ng ganun 30 turnovers, which is siguro almost 67%, 70% converted lahat.
Alright, at mamaya po makakapanayam natin, Coach, of course, ang ating best player na si PJ Villanueva. Kasama ang kanilang coach. Ayan na si Assistant Coach Johnny Del. Ayan, mamaya po, abangan natin yan. Grabe yung pinakita ng MMDA dito, Coach. As far as nakikita nyo po ngayon sa mga past games ng MMDA, gaano po kalaki ang in-improve ng MMDA Black Wolves?
Well, especially nung like last year, no, yung season 1 natin, talagang MMDA lumalaban na yan.
Yes.
From PJ Villanueva, magandang performance niya last year. It's just makikita mo talagang meron na talagang missing link doon sa team nila, which is yung nakakuha silang dalawang mobile stretch forwards, si Cyril Santiago and Jeffrey Sanders. Nag-iba yung team nila ngayon. That's why hindi na tayo nagtaka nung tinalo nila yung Judiciary.
Alright, and the coaching staff din, of course, pumasok na ngayon si Coach Yoyong Martires.
Yes, correct. Plus, nakuha pa nila si Coach John Del Cardel and makita mo, nagkaroon ng magandang takbo yung team nila, nagkaroon ng ibang muka. Maraming series of schemes na tinatapon si Coach John Del Cardel against Judiciary.
At naging malaking factor ang panalo ng MMDA ngayon kasi, Coach, aangat na sila ngayon kumpara doon sa LGU ngayon, nakasunod nila.
Yes, medyo bumreak away na sila sa ganitong panalo and I'm sure this will serve as their inspiration coming doon sa mga teams ahead of them.
Alright, at mamaya po, gaya nga na sinabi natin kanina, Coach, thank you. Ang ating best player na si PJ Villanueva, makakasama natin at ang kanilang coach, Assistant Coach Johnny Del Cardel. Kung may mga katanungan kayo para sa kanila, eto, Coach, you can post it on your Facebook page or tweet us on Twitter. Samantala, we'll pause for a break dahil UNTV Cup. We'll be right back. Welcome back mga kasambahay, mga ka-sports. You are still watching UNTV Cup Season 2. Live na live po tayo mula dito sa Ynares Sports Arena.
At mapapanood nyo din ang ating games through live video streaming via www.untvweb.com.
Alright, at katatapos lang po ng ating second game today, ang MMDA Black Wolves versus the Senate Defenders, with the MMDA Black Wolves bagging the win 87-71.
At makakasama natin ngayon ang best player for that game. Isa sa favorite ko to, PJ Villanueva and their team coach, assistant coach, nakakasama ko din to, Johnny Del Cardel.
Alright, good afternoon sa inyo, coach. And congratulations po. PJ, congratulations. Alright, coach.
Alright, unang-una, siyempre sa MVP muna, no? Yung mas bata, second MVP mo to. Nakita ko medyo parang there are games na hindi ka masyado agresibo, pero nakita ko meron ka pang ilalabas eh. What more can you offer sa mga fans mo sa MMDA? Na lesser role ka ba? Take charge guy ka? Or pumi-fit in ka lang dun sa mga kasama mo because may dalawang experience na mga veterano?
Kailangan mo pag-isipan lahat ng galaw at para makagkaroon ng magandang play para sa amin lahat.
Ayun. Coach, ang tanong natin, alam nating lahat, nanalo kayo versus judiciary. Napakalaking panalo nun. After that win, coach, ngayon nanalo naman kayo versus Senate Defenders. Gaano kaganda o kumbaga katindi yung adjustment na ginawa ninyo para manalo kayo this game?
Oo, no? After the long break, no? Napakahaba siguro, mga almost 2 weeks more yung breaks namin. So ginawa namin yung training ground para sa team namin. So marami kami adjustment. Isa nagja-jogging kami sa umaga. Kasi yun lang yung strength ng team namin. Yung takbuhan, running gun team. Kasi maka-import namin, mabibilis din. So kailangan lagi kami may hangin every game.
Okay. Coach. Alright, siyempre kay Coach Jan, no? Coach Jan, gaano kahirap lagay yung sistema na pinasok mo rin sa MMDA considering medyo mababa yung ranking nila last year?
Yes.
Gaano kahirap mo, anong ginawa mo para mo ma-overhaul yung sistema?
Una sa lahat, siyempre yung mga head coach natin, si Mandel, si Coach Yoyong nandyan, si Coach Albert. So kasama ko rin sila sa team ko sa RTU. So nag-usap-usap kami, tinignan muna namin yung chemistry ng team, kung ano ba yung strength nitong team. Nakita namin mabibilis sila, mapapayat sila. So sabi ko, kuha tayong import na mabilis. Kasi alam naman namin yung liga. So kung sino mabilis dito, tumatakbo, malaki yung chance na manalo.
Alright, PJ, tanongin naman natin. Kasi nakita natin sobrang laki ng in-improve mo, ng laro mo. Simula nung season 1 hanggang ngayon, sobrang laki nun. PJ, anong motivation mo every time na meron kayong laro?
Laging turo sa amin ng mga coaches na kailangan maging seryoso sa practice. Laging atin ng practice para ma-improve yung mga play na yung turo sa amin.
Alright,
Coach. Kay Coach at saka kay PJ. Coach Jan, ano ang forecast mo ngayon? Dahil medyo umaangat ka na. Yung nagugunita-gunita mo na ba yung kaya ba? Kaya ba mag-parts dun sa taas? Ano ba ang forecast mo?
Wala.
Malacanang. May Malacanang.
Hot seat bigla.
Hindi naman.
Mas more or less, Coach, mararamdaman mo yun eh.
Oo, siyempre. Diba? Gusto pa rin natin maglaro. Magkasama nga tayo sa Qatar, di ba? So, kahit pa paano, nakakatakbo pa rin naman tayo. So, siguro, kaya pa natin dito, Coach Jerry. Subukan kaya natin next conference.
Wala na.
PJ.
PJ, ano sa tingin mo itong kaya nyo bang lampasan yung PNP, yung mga nasa baba? Sa taas nyo konti, PNP, AFP, Malacanang.
Kakayanin naman basta sama-sama kami nila ko.
Alright, ayan. Of course, siguro, tawag dito, enough na yung mga questions natin na tinanong natin. Coach, of course, kay PJ, maraming salamat. Coach, batiin niyo po ang lahat ng mga fans na nanonood ng UNTV Cup. Ayan, imbitahan niyo sila sa kanyang susunod na game. Ayan, maglalaro ngayon ng Malacanang.
Papasalamat po kami sa nanood, yung mga followers po ng MMDA. Lalo pa yung anak ko, family ko nandito, wife ko nandito, mother-in-law ko. Nanonood, mother ko, Happy Mother's Day.
Alright, ayan. PJ, ikaw naman, lahat ng mga fans mo.
Maraming salamat din sa mga nanonood, lalo na sa pamilya ko nanonood. Thank you.
Alright. Congrats,
PJ,
Coach.
Si PJ, no? Bilis din, napapansin ko, bilis din magsalita.
Yes.
Ang bilis ng ako, pati pagsasalita.
Lumabas na pati yung mga take-off niya kanina, pumofloat eh.
Ibang klase. Alright, maraming salamat sa inyo, PJ Villanueva and Assistant Coach Johnny Del Cardel for joining us here. At congratulations for that victory.
Ngayon naman, sisimulan natin ang ating final game for today, ang sagupan ng Malacanang Patriots kontra AFP Cavaliers.
Alright, but before we get into the action, silipin muna natin how these two teams are doing so far in the league. Let's watch this.
sa total team effort, napatunayan na ng Malacanang Patriots at AFP Cavaliers ang di matatawarang kalibre. Parehas defense-oriented, parehas batak sa laro ang mga players. At ngayong hapon, magkakaharap ang mga koponang mabangis sa depensa. Malacanang Patriots versus AFP Cavaliers. Pagkatapos ng 4-game winning streak ay nadapa ang Patriots sa huling laro kontra Judiciary Magics. At sa game kontra AFP, target ng Patriots ang panibagong winning run. Magtutulungan sina Messina, Yamamoto, Malapit at Gadong upang maselyuhan ng team ang 3rd o 4th place sa standings sa pag-abante sa quarterfinals. Tinapos lamang ang AFP sa last game kontra PNP Responders at gaya sa kanilang huling pagkatalo kung saan 4-game winning streak ang kasunod, tiyak na babawi ang mga sundalo sa game kontra Patriots. Di papayag sina Zuniga, Yambao, Tan at Seryo na makatikim ng 2 sunod na kabiguan. Kaya abangan ang pagbangon ng AFP Cavaliers. Sa ating main game ngayong hapon, asahan ang physical game at outside shooting duel ng Malacanang Patriots katapat ang AFP Cavaliers. Parehong nag-aasam ng tagumpay at higher rank sa team standings. Sinong magtatagumpay sa huli? Abangan ang bakbakang Malacanang Patriots kontra AFP Cavaliers.
Alright, bago muna tayo dumako sa game, Coach, mukhang may babatiin ka yata eh.
Sige, syempre, greeting section ha. Nagpapabati si Sergeant Vicente Evidor for Catherine Evidor. Happy Mother's Day po. At kay Tita Paulette Sotelo of Iloilo City, mother po ni Nika Sotelo, our team Senate.
Ay, ako rin pala, may babatiin din pala ako, Coach eh. Eto pala, happy birthday to Darius Jamson, number 42 from Senate. And happy birthday sa iyo. Binabati ko rin, of course, ng tito ko, tito po. And sa mga cousins ko, Ramos family. And my friend, Lindsay, who's watching right now. Hi, Lindsay. Alright, Coach, AFP versus Malacanang, a third game natin. Your thoughts?
Alam mo, walang pinagkaiba to Ryan itong AFP, Malacanang at saka PNP. Puro makita mo naman sa katawan, physical, laban, takbuhan. Talagang makikita natin dito yung medyo konting physicality ng game. But I'm sure, meron sila talagang kailangan they have to finish the job well dito kasi very crucial itong game na to.
Yes. Mula sa pagkatalo ng AFP sa PNP, ngayon for sure, babawi sila dito against Malacanang.
Well, meron silang mga key players dito like si Malapit.
Of course.
Talagang shooter. Meron silang mga players like sa AFP naman, si Laabaya.
Araneta, Zuniga,
yung mga players na usual na nagdi-deliver. So, it will be another exciting, full of excitement itong laro na to.
Alright, thank you, Coach. At ngayong ready na ang Ynares Sports Arena para sa pinakahihintay na sagupaan ngayong hapon. The AFP Cavaliers versus the Malacanang Patriots. Let's go back to 7, Coach Ronnie.